Irashaimase. Hello and welcome to Fitaurus' Kitchen. I'm your host, Chef Fitaurus. It's time once again for Shoot 'em Up Saturday, and on the menu today is... well, I don't have a box for you today. I'll be playing 1943, the arcade version that can go and be found on Capcom's relatively recently released Capcom's Arcade Cabinet that's available for the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3. So, what kind of taste will 1943 go and have? Let's find out. Alright, here we are, 1943, the Battle of Midway. So, one of Capcom's shooters back from their arcade heyday was originally released in AD7, 3 years after the original in the 1940X series. 1942 was the first one. So, it's kind of interesting the order it goes. 1942, 1943, 1941, 19XX, 194X. It's, I guess that's kind of an awesome way to go and do things, but yeah, that's kind of the way it goes. Anyway, for today's video, I'll just be going and running through the first 3 episodes, three levels, go and give you guys a good idea of what kind of gameplay we've got. So, that said, let's go ahead and get started. Press the start button. Pressing. Alright, so we go and start out with our carrier going and getting bombed. Offensive target, the Tone. May you fight bravely. Alright, first off, so we're going and flying U.S. What would it have been at the time? The U.S. Army Air Force, Lockheed P-38 Lightning. Definitely an interesting plane design. You have the central fuselage with the cockpit and armament in the middle of the plane. And on either side you've got pylons with the engines on them, as well as the wings and control surfaces towards the back. So it was definitely a unique and intriguing design. Just a side note, video games, so accuracy isn't necessarily what they're shooting for, I'm sure, but the P-38 was not a carrier-based plane. Oh, yay! Visual contact, surface forces confirmed, commencing attack. So, in each stage of 1943, you are usually broken up into 2 sections. You've got your starting section where you're going and attacking the Air Force of the Imperial Japanese Navy, and then you go and begin an assault on the surface forces, which is usually a ship in the Japanese Navy with its carrier or with its support group. So, in the first stage, we're going up against the Tone, which was a heavy cruiser in the Japanese Navy. Here we are, the Tone. The Tone did go and battle at the Battle of Midway, but I'm not going to be able to completely take it out without using some specials. But it did not. Come on. Yay, we got it. Kaboom. But unlike there, it was not destroyed at the Battle of Midway. It actually managed to go and survive for another couple years, and I don't think it was ultimately sunk till, I want to go and say, 1944, when the Battle of Midway was in 42. Anyway, round 1, clear. So at the end of each round, our energy tank goes and increases, as well as we go and get our energy refilled. So, unlike the first game in the series, 1942, which used a one-hit life system, 1943 goes and uses... maybe the Battle of Midway was 43, my bad. Anyway, 1943 goes and uses a life bar system, or an energy system, indicated in that the bottom left-hand corner there. And as you go and take damage, get hit, or use the special weapons, you go and use up the energy, or just it depletes over time. It is an arcade game after all, so you need to go and come up with some way to go and make sure you're putting quarters in. Other systems that the game goes and includes, so you do have a special weapon present in the that does go and deplete your life with use. Usually just try and go and reserve those for the bosses. If you go and destroy... Wow, that's not just like terrible dodging there. If you go and destroy these groups of red planes, they usually go and leave a power-up behind, several different kinds. Ooh, oh, dang it, I wanted to get that strawberry. Would have been extra points, but it didn't happen, so no worries. So, and the power-ups are ranged from different weapons or just the simple POW, which goes and refills your energy. I'll go ahead and take that one to see from that set. And let's get a special weapon off of this one. Let's go with... Oh, dang it, I didn't get the special weapon. Or a special weapon, which goes and includes what I'm using right now, the auto, which is kind of a machine gun, three-way, shotgun, and let's see if I can get the last one. Shell! There is also a special laser that can go and appear, but I'm not 100% sure in which stages and what are the requirements to get that. Anyway, here we are at the Stage 2 boss, the Kaga, which was originally designed to go and be a battle cruiser, but it was repurposed into aircraft carrier during its construction. The Kaga did go and indeed fight, and it was, well, scuttled by the Japanese Navy after extremely heavy damage at the Battle of Midway. So us going and destroying it here at the Battle of Midway is historically accurate. Yay, mission complete, 100% destroyed, returning to carrier. Okay, that is round 2, so our max tank, maybe it didn't go up on that stage. Alright, well, I'm not 100% sure. Offensive target, Ayako, may you fight bravely. So, let's see, where was I? So it is interesting. It's always been one of those things that I've kind of puzzled about. Since the 1940X series is programmed by Capcom, a Japanese developer, when you're going and viewing everything from the side of the Americans going and defeating the Japanese forces. Ever since I've been able to go and kind of figure that out, I've always been a little bit puzzled as to just why that is, and to be honest, I have no idea. Maybe just from a point of drama, it was better to go and use a historically accurate, well, I guess I can't really call this historically accurate, but go and let's see, picking the, how do I go and say, the victor's viewpoint rather than the viewpoint of the, losing forces. It's about the best I can go and come up with. You know, going and designing something where you're going and defeating your own forces, your own people, seems, I don't know, just counterintuitive. I guess there aren't very many games that would be developed by American developers where you'd be going and destroying American forces, or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe some would go and be willing to go and take that side of things. Anyway, here we are at already at the boss of the 3rd stage, the Ayako, which is, unlike the last two, which were actual historical ships, although, you know, maybe not necessarily in the context that they're used in. The Ayako here is a completely fictitious plane that we went and utterly pwned. Mission completed. 90% destroyed. That one, the destruction percentage just depends on how fast you go and destroy it, so I wasn't able to go and destroy it fast enough. My energy tank did increase here as well as the charge energy I got, so that's pretty awesome. Offensive target, the Fuso. Anyway, going after the Fuso would be great, but, oh, what was the Fuso? The Fuso was a Dreadnought class battleship from World War II. Didn't actually see battle in the Battle of Midway. It was just part of a support group for the fleet, but I don't believe it was ever listed as actually part of the operation. That's neither here nor there. I'll go ahead and wrap up today's video at that point. So, as always, thank you so much for going and coming out to watch Shoot 'em Up Saturday. I really go and appreciate everybody that does go and come by to go and watch. Hopefully, you're looking forward to next Saturday, where I'll have another great Shoot 'em Up to go and show everybody. And, as always, if you go and have any suggestions for other Shoot 'em Ups that I should play for Shoot 'em Up Saturday, or suggestions of other games you would like to go and see me play or review, by all means, please go and leave them in the comment below, and I will try to get to them as soon as possible. We're almost at the end of Stage 4. Maybe I will actually go and take on the Fuso. Ooh, is there any? Nope, nope. I was just trying to go and see if there were any hidden score items at the end, but I did not come across anything. Weapon, let's see. Let's go with the shell. Oh, they do want me to go with the shell. Awesome. I predicted that so well. Let's see. I do need some power, though. I'm just running a little bit low. So, the 1940X series is definitely one I would like to go and do more videos of. So, I will try and squeeze in 1942, although maybe not the original arcade version. That one... yeah, it's... to be honest, it's kind of rough. Here we are up against the Fuso. Just a little bit more history on... or, not history, but it's my first, like, continue, dang it. We'll just go ahead and spam our special attack to go and take this guy out then. Two more guns. About the 1943, there are 16 stages in total in the original arcade version, and ultimately you're up against the Yamato, which is the final ship you'll go and fight, which is actually very appropriate, as it was the flagship for the Imperial Japanese Navy for the Battle of Midway. Well, at any rate, thank you so much for going and coming out to go and watch my video, and I hope to go and see you again soon.